Good morning, friends. Welcome to the Cold War Prepper. My name is Lee. So my last episode, we were talking about my card system and my logging, planning meals throughout a year. And so someone had asked to see the cards. And of course, I wanted to start showing you some of the concepts that I put together. And so my cards aren't that fancy, really. So over here is basically what the meal is, and over here are the components to make that meal. So this one, number one, is a bean and cheese and onions breakfast taco. So you need, of course, the tortillas and the pinto beans and the cheese and the onions. And then over here, in order to make the tortillas, I have to have flour and baking powder, and so these are the components I have to buy. So this is the meal. These are the components that go into my shopping list in order to accomplish that. And so I separate between breakfast and other, if you will. So I just number the other one through whatever. And because, quite often a lunch can be a dinner, or a dinner can be a supper, or, whatever. But it all mixes up. The only ones I really separate out are breakfast. So today I want to one that's very versatile. I want to encourage you. You can change it around so many ways, and with just a couple key components, and then, you're going to have a long term. And that's going to be various types of spaghetti. So of course, the easiest one, of course, is spaghetti aglio e olio. So you're just going to basically brown some garlic in a frying pan, cook your pasta, then your pasta goes into the frying pan with the oil and garlic, and that's aglio e olio, and that is a meal in Italy. So that's the easiest of all of them. Now when we talk about spaghetti itself, I've got three different ways that we kind of get them. So this is from the LDS Provident Living Center, so the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Well, I don't even have a date on this one. That's how old it is. Unbelievable. Oh well. So that's one way we get them. I want to recommend that when you're looking at pasta, look at the thinnest pasta available. It cooks quicker, and I think you'll be happier with it in a survival or SHTF type situation. So we get either angel hair or thin spaghetti in the 1 pound box, and then we'll put that into Mylar bags or into a bucket or into some sort of container with a oxygen absorber, and that will last you a little bit longer. The other one we get is in the Mexican area. There's this El Mexicano, and they have fideo and they have vermicelli, and so we like the vermicelli. So this little packet will feed the two of us an entire meal. So if you're not a senior, maybe that might be one meal for one person, but so that's taking care of the pasta side of it. Next, you need to take care of the sauce. So we have like 12 or 14 jars of Classico with sausage. Now, the reason I like the Classico primarily is because it's a bell lid on top. So once we've emptied this, then we just have to go out and buy new lids, and we've got another quart, 1 quart canning jar. And but it's got a good taste too. Then we found this, the Ragu single serve. Now this has gotten super expensive. Used to be that it was right at $1 a serving. Now it's almost $2, just over $2 a serving. So you've got 4 little packets in here. One packet equals 1 meal for 1 person. You can do that real quick and add it to your meal. I don't know, this was $9.96 for 4, so we're talking right at $2.50 per serving. That's getting a little bit on the expensive side. I kind of regret having bought that at that price. Then, of course, you have some of the major people out there. Thrive Life has a tomato sauce, and you can enhance that a lot of different ways. And Rainy Day Foods has a fantastic spaghetti sauce. So these are all freeze-dried. Just add 1 tablespoon of sauce, 1 tablespoon of water, and mix it up, and you're good to go. So that becomes the basic foundation of your pasta dinner. And of course you want to enhance that with a vegetable, and you want to enhance it with a fruit as far as a meal. But some of the other things you might want to consider, you can add some freeze-dried bell peppers. These are both red and green. That's the combo jar. They come separately if you want to do it that way. Onions, whether they be green or sliced or diced or whatever. You can add mushrooms. You can add sausage crumbles if you want to make it even more sausagey. You can add ground beef if you want that ground beef type of a flavor. So look, we've already got possibly 7 or 8 different meals out of just these combination of things. And then of course you can go to freeze-dried wholesalers and get freeze-dried meatballs. And so, you know, 1 meatball each. Now this contains 17 servings. So this is going to be eight meatball dinners for the 2 of us. And but once you open one of these bags, once you open any of these cans, these all have, you know, 25-year shelf life. But once you open them, you want to get rid of it within a year. They say that meat products and dairy products probably within 6 months. So, you know, just realize once you open this, you're going to have to eat somewhere around, if there's 2 of you, 8 spaghetti and meatball meals within 6 months. And I think we can do that. So I just want to give you some ideas on some of the things you can do as far as varying around a very simple recipe. And so for menu, I would just call it spaghetti, you know, or pasta or something on yours. Now I break it out basically. So here, these 2 cards. So basically I've broken it out into spaghetti and meatballs and spaghetti aglio e olio. I've also broken it out into spaghetti and sausage, spaghetti and ground beef, and mushrooms. And, you know, so each one of those is different because what I want to do is vary the flavor so that we don't get too tired of eating the same thing all the time. So that's what we've got for the card system, and one basic set of meals that you can vary a lot, and that is pasta dishes. So remember, we're all in this together so we can come out the other side together. Take care. This is Lee. Bye-bye.